Welcome, good morning, and thank you for coming. Today we're going to be talking about a very generous donation made to the San Diego Police Department that has the potential to save numerous lives. With that, I'd like to introduce my chief, San Diego Police Chief William Lansdowne.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here. This is a good day for the city of San Diego and certainly the San Diego Police Department as we once again join with some of the organizations, Los Patronos, that made a very generous donation, $20,000 to the San Diego Police Department that enables us to buy 15 of the AEDs, the ability to use defibrillators to save lives in the city of San Diego. It is a working partnership between ourselves and ENFs and my partner in the fire service, Javier Mena. It is a great opportunity for us to say thank you to Los Patronos and to the community of San Diego that we have enhanced our ability to save lives in the city. In times of your most desperate needs, the San Diego Police Department now has the equipment to be able to give that life-saving opportunity on behalf of the city of San Diego. Let me bring up to the podium my friend and peer in the fire department. He's just a great person to work with, the fire chief of the San Diego Fire Department, Javier Mena. Javier?
Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you for once again joining us here. I joined Chief Lansdowne in complimenting the Los Patronos organization for this very, very generous donation. I want to tell you a little bit about the City of San Diego Project Heartbeat. It was established in 2001, and since its establishment has sent out over 7,000 AEDs, these automated external defibrillators, throughout our community. And more importantly, saved over 111 lives through the use of those defibrillators. Now, the importance of putting these on police vehicles is that while this type of equipment is available on fire engines, available on all of our ambulances, available in many venues throughout our community, sometimes it's the police officers who are the first to arrive. And it's been noted in many, many studies that the true way to save lives from sudden cardiac arrest is through the prompt application of CPR, and in those cases where a shock can restore a normal heart rhythm, the application of that shock. So that's why it's so significant to get these. When 911's calls come in, whether they're for fire, police, or EMS, they're always answered first by the police department. And oftentimes the officers will beat our crews there, so it's very vitally important that this equipment be available to them. So I want to thank, first of all, Los Patronos organization for getting us off to a really great start in our city, to have our fellow first responders, the police officers, be equipped with this life-saving equipment. I want to thank our staff on Project Heartbeat, who does an amazing job day in and day out. Our partners in that effort, the Rural Metro Corporation, who has helped us with that tremendously over the years. And Chief Lansdowne, for your leadership as well, for allowing your officers to take advantage of this fantastic technology. Thank you very much. Kevin?
Next up, I'd like to introduce Marianne Pintar. She's the Communications Chair for Los Patronos.
Good morning, and thank you all for being here in the media for covering this event. Los Patronos was founded in 1946. Every year it's 50 women who put together a big event called the Jewel Ball, and we usually get a lot of media coverage for the ball because it is a great event. We host that event to raise money so we can give these really important grants to our nonprofits in San Diego. I know that our men and women in the police department and the fire department are constantly being asked to do more with less, so that we can do this for them and for the city is really important to us. I really encourage people to learn about our organization and to support it. Over the time that we've been in existence since 1946, we've given $17 million in grants to more than 1,000 nonprofits throughout the county of San Diego. All the money stays here in the county of San Diego. That's what's really significant, I think, about our group. So thank you for letting me be here today to share in this, and I look forward to both the police department and the fire department getting more of these really important tools. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to introduce Rob Hoadley. He's a cardiac arrest survivor.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Raise that up a little. Like you said, my name is Rob Hoadley, and I am a sudden cardiac arrest survivor. I want to thank everybody for having me here, and merely the fact that I'm here at all is a miracle. Upwards of 95% of the people that have a sudden cardiac arrest outside of a hospital never make it to the hospital. And a smaller percentage actually survive once they get to the hospital. I feel very fortunate to be here today. On April 1st, 2011, I had a cardiac arrest at work. I was in the middle of answering a question, and when I hit my finger, my middle finger, which I haven't done since, I collapsed. My heart had stopped and I died. Immediately, one of my coworkers started bystander CPR. It was April 1st. My friends all know that I'm a stage actor, and they thought I might be joking. I wasn't. When I started to seize, they realized it was very serious. They called 911. The first person to respond was Officer Jason Ballinger of the San Diego Police Department. Unfortunately, he did not have an AED in his car. Now, through the fantastic gift from Las Patronas, those AEDs are going to be more prevalent and more available for situations like mine. I was able to be transported to UCSD Medical Center, where they used several different life-saving techniques that many times brought me back from the brink of death. At one point, they brought my wife back into the ER to give me last rites so she could say goodbye. Those type of experiences are going to be mitigated and maybe eliminated by just by the distribution of these machines. The 111 lives that we talked about earlier that were saved, one of those could have been mine. It could be your brother, or your son, or your daughter, or you. Now, I mentioned a couple of names today. Tom Farley, the guy that did my CPR on me, Officer Jason Ballinger. I mentioned them because they're people. They're people like you and like me, but they were prepared. They were prepared to put their lives in front of somebody else's, to act in the face of literally mortal danger. So I urge you all now to become and keep up to date your CPR certification, your AED certification, so that you can go forward and save lives in times that you're needed. Thank you to Las Patronas. Thank you to San Diego Project Heartbeat and to Cardiac Science. Thank you.
Hey, sir, are you okay? Are you all right? He's not responding. So go ahead and start CPR.
Good hit for them. I know. I didn't realize.
Stay calm. Follow these voice instructions. Make sure 911 is called now. Begin by exposing patient's bare chest and torso. Remove or cut clothing if needed. When patient's chest and torso are exposed, remove square foil package from lid of AED. Tear open foil package across dotted line and remove pads. Next, separate one of the white pads completely from blue plastic liner. Begin peeling from the tabbed corner. Firmly place the pad without the liner on the patient exactly as illustrated. This pad can be placed on either of the two locations shown. Next, peel the blue plastic. Make sure pad connector is plugged into AED. Do not touch patient. Analyzing heart rhythm. Please wait. Do not touch patient. Analyzing heart rhythm. Please wait. Do not touch preparing shock. Move away from the patient. Shock will be delivered in 3, 2, 1. Shock delivered. It is now safe to touch the patient. When instructed, give patient 30 rapid compressions. Then give 2 breaths. Place heel of one hand on center of chest between nipples. Place heel of other hand directly on top of first hand. Lean over patient with elbows straight. Press the patient's chest down rapidly, 1/3 depth of chest, then release. Start CPR. Press, 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 press. Thank you.